Hello and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. In the last episode, we cross-examined Detective Gumshoe, and we found some pretty shocking revelations in the case in defense of Officer Maggie Bird. So today we're going to continue the trial, and yeah, let's get right into it. Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir? I'm sorry I didn't mention it to you. Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Mackie kick should be all you need. No. I think I'll pass on this one. Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. I mean, not a terrible problem to have it as a police officer, I feel, so, you know. Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Well, look, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? Of course, I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name and then I can tell you about me. No, that's okay. Really, I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So my name is Phoenix Wright? What a weird name. This is really serious. You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back and maybe it'll help. I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? Okay. There are some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. Alright, so my business card, I hand wrote my cell phone number in the back. Why did you handwrite it? It's a business card. I guess for now we should stop talking about me and start talking about the case. This case? Yep. Can you think of anything helpful or that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with the cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it in the detention center, sir. Hurry up and tell me. This might be very important. Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. Oh, this is the same ringtone we have. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. So where's the phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. Huh? To me? Is that phone in my pocket? You mean this? Do you think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know. But if my eyes lit up... Oh my god, it's Maya! We haven't seen Maya in forever! You're so mean! I called you a million times but you wouldn't pick up. And when I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left. Oh no, we forgot Maya too, come on. Now who in the heck is this? Let me guess, I'm supposed to know this girl too. Hey, good morning, Maggie. And a good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh, and what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive super important evidence. Here you are, Nick, the thing you wanted me to bring. Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this, a list? It has about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good. No good? As in... There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. Okay. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? And where did you get this list from in the first place? What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday. Oh, is that right? These numbers were in the memory of the phone that Maggie found. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Maya. Actually, Mr. Wright is... Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately. Oh, oops. Guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck. Alright, I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can't pull something out of our ass here. Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words. What is it, Mr. Payne? It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I asked the court might be a little lenient on... There is no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please. Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness. A drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder. That's the dude who hit us in the head with the fire extinguisher. Please state your name for the court, witness. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. Huh? Oh, alright, go ahead. Yes, now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk? Did I? But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me a university student. He's way too fast. I'm merely looking for the perfect, top-notch, unbeatable university. Don't you see how the rigorous selection process now is? I tried. Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on. What is he? A human chatterbox? Ugh, I have to question him? Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course university. First rates only need apply. Glasses? We weren't wearing glasses. Oh, but we have, the crushed glasses. That... He's not wearing glasses, but we found glasses crushed under the victim's body. And we thought that they were Maggie's, but Maggie said that, or Maggie swears that they weren't hers. That's enough. Your name, witness. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. Well, I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Why is the judge such a... Why is he so easily thrown around? I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were taking a, strolling through the park, correct? It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with mommy. If you must know, I am... Anyway, please testify to the court what you saw during your walk through the park. See, you said it again. Taking a walk. You know, you... What you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington. This guy's going to be a handful. What I saw that day. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above right before my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant over there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. That was certainly a decisive testimony. Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said? Yeah. That's all he had to say? How can you be so calm? It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client. You mean Maggie? Yes. And if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying. You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth no matter how well you craft your lies. Alright, I'm really curious about the banana. Park. Wait, what is his life situation? So you were at the park all afternoon? You seem to have a lot of free time. That was very rude of you, but then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name, trashy university. Oh, God. Okay. I didn't like Wellington at the beginning, but I especially just despise him now. I really hate when people belittle you based on what university or college you went to, or even if you didn't go to a university or college. It's one of my biggest pet peeves. It's not even a pet peeve. It's like basic human decency, but whatever. No name? Trashy? Wait, also Phoenix went to law school, didn't he? So I feel like that's gotta count for something. Now, this might be hard for a mush-headed, feeble-minded baboon like you, but I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country. But I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. Oh, please. Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country. That arrogant little snot. Do you remember 6 p.m.? Police officer. Wait, why do you remember it being 6 p.m. so confidently? How did you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so... Is that the best you can do? Do you think you can just credit me like that? You're just a third-rate biased fool. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you. Oh, his arrogance is really intolerable. So what should I do now? Press harder. Answer the question. How did you know what time it was? Tisk tisk. I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You're just a shallow man who can only slam on desks and point at people for fun. I guess I don't have a choice. I'll try to explain it so that even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. There was this little thing that they call a clock at the park. Did you get that? Do you know what a clock is? It's a thing that tells you the time. As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even in this picture of the crime scene. Oh, so it is. I looked at that clock and that's how I knew the time. But if you ask me, this whole concept of breaking time apart, it's a real first-class person has lived by and to wear a watch. How would a ridiculous people should live freely without constraints. Oh. Okay, I cannot read that quickly. I used to do debate, and a lot of that involved reading very quickly. But I haven't gone that fast in a very long time, so I'm quite out of practice now. I'll try to do my best though. Police officer falls. Pretty defendants. Yeah, what's the banana? The banana? Well, it was actually more than just one. More like a bunch of bananas. Now, what would a bunch of bananas be doing there? And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw. That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's got to be lying about the bananas. He could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene. And what if it's not a lie? Well, maybe he thought it was seeing one thing and it was... Oh, okay. So he found glasses at the crime scene. The witness said he wears glasses, but he's not wearing them right now. He also says he saw a bunch of bananas at the crime scene, but there was only the yellow baseball glove. So if his glasses were crushed, he must have mistaken the bananas or the baseball glove for a bunch of bananas. Yeah, and that's why he thought he saw one thing but saw something else. If you mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy. Okay. So we'll just get to the end. And then we'll present the bananas. Or the baseball glove. Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? And he still thinks they're bananas because he can't see properly. So that should discredit his testimony because there's no way he could have seen her face if he didn't have his glasses on. But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Isn't that the baseball glove? Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? You want to care for a bite? That's not... Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness has he knows nothing about baseball, has bad eyesight. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden? Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas. No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people who refuse to accept Galileo for... You're too... Oh, God. Sure, in the end, we found out that it is in fact not... Oh, my... I can't... I'm really trying my best, guys, but I can't do it. And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 2200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right? Why are you not wearing glasses today, then? That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them... How about when you witnessed your crime, or the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? How about it, witness? You are an unrelenting, evil man. You're like those people who rejected Joan of Arc. Oh, God. Which boils down to you are not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness. But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path. Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. They always say that, but are like... Is like every single defendant being put on like the death penalty or something? Like, I don't understand. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony. And continue we will in the next episode. So yeah, lots of great revelations. We figured out the guy's glasses were the ones crushed at the scene of the crime, not Maggie's. We found out that he has really bad eyesight, which is why he mixed up the baseball glove for a bunch of bananas, and that means that there's no possible way he could have identified our victim properly or the defendant properly. So yeah, we'll see what updates he provides to his testimony in the next episode. So until then, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you then.